Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to the video. This is Troy here. Well, I've mentioned in a couple of my videos that besides the channels that I'm subscribed to, I usually type in, ammo and, check what's going on for the other channels that I'm not subscribed to. AR-15, and I typed in AR-15 today, and this video popped up, and I'm not going to play the video because this video belongs to this person, and the name of the is Touchmybody, and just looking, trying to find this video again after I watched it earlier today. Touchmybody is a song from Mariah Carey, so you can see where that's coming from. But anyway, I'll call him a young man, and from the sound of his voice, it sounds like he's from the UK. I'm not sure, he could be Australian, but it sounds like UK. Anyway, his name of the video is the AR-15 M16 weapon and why it should be banned. Well, I use this, and a lot of times when people that are not educated about weapons and rifles and just weapons in general, I try to use it the time to educate people, and I didn't get rude or nasty in my comments, and if you watch the video, you can see how I tried to actually educate the person. And also, whenever I make a video and I'm not too sure about certain things about what I'm going to talk about, I actually do research online, and so at least I have the knowledge of what I'm talking about. And so this is a case that somebody who's foreign, who is not educated as far as it comes to firearms, and also mentions Pierce Morgan, that Pierce Morgan is right, and they actually have a video about Pierce Morgan, him, and it looks like his brother. I'll show you this channel in a minute. But I even said in my comments, if he would do his research and make a video, and do the research and then make a video and know what he's talking about, we would give him back Pierce Morgan. But of course, no, UK doesn't want Pierce Morgan back anyway. So back to the subject. So anyway, this I'll just say young man shows a picture on his iPod or iPad or whatever you want to call it of an AR-15, and he points out different parts of it and totally gets it wrong just about every single time, except when he gets to the flash hider. And that's what it does, it hides the flash. It doesn't totally hide the flash. But first thing he mentions, I believe, was the magazine, saying that it's a high-capacity magazine and nobody needs them. It only should go up to the top of the barrel, and I educated him that in most states that if you able to buy an AR-15 or that type of rifle, that's standard issue a 30-round magazine. He also mentions the site, and he said it's to magnify. Every time he makes a point, it's to kill the children. So when he said about the magazine, it holds that many rounds or bullets, so it can kill children. And then when he talks about the site, it's to magnify the faces so he can kill the children. And I'm pretty sure that that's a red dot, but it could be a scope. But anyway, I said a red dot does not magnify, and I should have went on further. If it was a scope that does magnify, that is for to bring things in that are farther away, closer. So I corrected him on that. He also mentioned I believe it was the buttstock, but he called it something else. He said it's to make it shorter so they can go around corners and so they can kill children with it, and I corrected him on that. He also mentioned on an M4 that it has where you can attach a grenade launcher, but instead of him saying grenade launcher, he said you could put a rocket launcher onto it. So I corrected him on that too as well. Also, he mentioned the sling, which he called a strap, and he mentioned the strap was used to strangle children as well. So you can see the comments that I made, and like I said, I used them. I was not rude, and I used it to try to educate the person, which it probably won't do any good, especially when somebody is agreeing with Piers Morgan. And I know YouTube's been kind of screwed up. When you go to click on a video, sometimes it doesn't come up, and then I've had to refresh, and then sometimes, like right now, I'm on his video, and if you go to look at the comments, it's saying loading. So if you refresh it, it will come up sooner, like the second or third time, if that's happening with you guys too as well. I said I was going to show their, and I say they because I think it's his brother, that they have just a few videos, but they're all about banning guns, and they also go into you can convert guns that are. It seems like they're talking about like play guns into real guns. I haven't heard of that one yet. And then there's one about them, and they paper guns converted into real guns. I don't know how you do that. There was also one that had something to do with, if you look at it, it has about children having guns, and it goes on to say something about children, which I assume that are in England, having guns as young as 10 years old. Well, if you look at the link that he provides with it, it actually seems to me that it has something to do with somebody having a license as young as 10, which I believe is for hunting. So once again, is somebody also trying to turn things around and make them what they say that they are, and it's not true. So I just want you guys to be aware that that there's videos out there like this, and then when I find things like this, I just want to point it out to people, and you can see the amount of dislikes. There's nobody liking this, and so you guys can do what you want with the information that I gave you. And if you find anything out there like that, just let me know. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, and if I haven't found it yet, I'll point it out to everybody. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.